All right, dog. So first things first, mandatory pettiness is in order. Remember how I said a couple days ago, you go into any barbershop in America, specifically any black barbershop in America, and niggas are not talking about Doechii? It's because they talking about this right here, dog. Hip hop is back, nigga. This dog. This is all I've been wanting. This is all I've been wanting. All of that theater rap. You know, my taste are better than your taste. You feel me? All of that online back and forth, going back and forth with niggas that ain't know nothing about hip hop until 808s and Heartbreak. That's not what I wanted. You feel me? All of this, you know, niggas deciding that crowning Kendrick the new the emperor of black folks off of that Super Bowl performance. That ain't what I wanted. This right here, man, in the immortal words of Cat Williams, this ish right here, man. This ish right here, man. This ish right here, man. That dog. Listen, man. Oh my God. So first of all, I've been wanting to get at this for a minute, right? This is what I was expecting when I made that Death of the Diss Track video on the main channel, right? And I said that I have hope because you feel me? I feel like this is a new epoch. You feel me? In hip hop's timeline. You feel me? That we getting back to that. You feel me? Hip hop as a competitive sport. You dig what I'm saying? Niggas that is my age and older. This is why we fell in love with hip hop to begin with. You understand what I'm saying? Hip hop by its nature, nigga. If you're going to sit up there and try to talk me down about how you feel me, oh, it's just grown men writing poems about each other. All right, nigga, and you feel me? You don't say that shit when it's grown men writing poems about their side chick. You understand what I'm saying? You don't say that when it's grown women. You feel me? Writing poems about men that's already claimed. You feel what I'm saying? Men that got, you know, whole ass families. So let me have this. You understand what I'm saying? Let me have the petty poetry. You feel me? Let me have somebody put it Langston Ratchet Hughes. Let me have that. Let me have Hood Rat Hughes. Let me have Hood Rat Langston Hughes. That's what I want, dog. So let me get off the petty piece real quick. Let me get off of it. I'm trying to get off of it, but you feel me? It's hard for me to get off of it because you feel me, niggas again that don't know hip hop. That don't know hip hop been trying to talk folk like me down, you feel me, for the past whatever, about how, you feel me, hip hop is not about rap beef. You understand what I'm saying? About how beef, you feel me, is not, again, shut up, dog. You understand what I'm saying? Folk like me that grew up on Jay and Nas, you feel me, that grew up on, you feel me, and that's just the main event beefs. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm talking about grew up on State Property versus D Block. You feel me? Jada versus Beans. You know what I mean? Folk like me who grew up on 50 versus everybody. You understand what I'm saying? 50 versus 50 versus Jada. You feel, dog, this Joey Badass track. This Joey Bad. I remember a while ago where I said Ether was that I'm gonna say that Euphoria was given Ether vibes, even if I didn't feel like it was. Well, I guess it's around about a year ago now that I said that. Even if it's not on the same tier as Ether, in my opinion, it gave the same vibe as Ether did. And again, y'all go watch the main channel if you want the explanation behind why I said that. This Joey Badass track is given checkmate. It's given checkmate, and it's giving it heavy, and it's giving it dog. You feel me? I'm sorry, Jada. I love you, Jada. I love you, Kiss, man. I love you, Kiss. You feel what I'm saying? But oh, you want to talk about the quintessential East Coast Rat Beef track. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out the company man, man. Shout out the company man. You feel me? Company man said it off top, man. When I think of all of you young bulls that want to know, when you hear old heads like myself, even though I'm barely in my 30s, when y'all hear niggas like me talk about the East Coast sound, you feel me? Well, Unc, what is the East Coast sound? What did New York sound like in its glory days, right? What did New York sound like? What did it sound like when New York was the center of the hip hop world? You feel me? When New York truly was the Mecca, the last time that New York mattered. You understand what I'm saying? When the last time that the East Coast was running things, 99, 2000, 2001, you go back 20, this is what it sounded like, dog. You understand what I'm saying? Just come on, just that feeling of bombacity. You understand what I'm saying? That feel you hear a old school, you feel me, New York boom bap beat, and it give you that feeling of, you dig what I'm saying? You ain't even in my weight class, little bro. You ain't even in my weight class, little homie. But I'm gonna give you the time because I got the time. You understand what I'm saying? That's how this beat comes on. I'm not gonna break this thing all the way down, man. Because again, shout out the company man. Company man already did it. You understand? Shout out to Ray Vaughn, man. Ray Vaughn did his thing on whole era. You feel me? Ray Vaughn did his thing on that track, man. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out, kudos to you, dog. You feel me? You did your thing. You put your foot in that joint, but you got your ass handed to you this round, dog. You better come back. You better come back in the next round with some haymakers, because Joey got in that ass, man. You understand what I'm saying? He got in that behind, dog. Listen, let me tell you, I had to go, and I had, like I said, I ain't gonna break it down. I can't do it the way that company man did. But listen, I had to go print out. Oh, the rain done got to it, man. The rain done messed up my paperwork, but we're gonna do the best that we can. I had to go print out some hard copies. I had to print out the hard copy of the track, man, to do it justice. You understand what I'm saying? We gonna go through this again. I'm just gonna highlight, you feel me, some especially pertinent passages. You feel me, from the word on this Friday afternoon that we talking to y'all. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna break this down, you feel me, like a English literature course. So off top he come with, what kind of top dog is you? You more of a Shih Tzu. You was cloned in a lab, dog. You was artificial. You known for your label, not because your art is official. Damn, off rip bars, dog. Bars. You understand what I'm saying? And then I ain't gotta talk about how broke you are to fix you. Off top, just dismissing that man's entire credibility. And the thing is, like I say all the time, in every good lie, what do I say, y'all? What do I say, young folk? I say in every good lie, there's what? At least a kernel of truth. You understand what I'm saying? There's at least a kernel of truth. Because you got to go down the roster of TDE before you get the rave on and say, yeah, that again, no disrespect, but when you sharing the label with niggas like Ab and like Q and all of them, you feel me, you got to go down the line before you get the rave on and say, yeah, you feel me, he carrying the torch, dog. Let's get into this, man. Let me find. So again, I can't get in the please go watch Company Man video to break this all the way down for you. But homie says, I let him rock while I charge him for top dollar. You the next nigga getting dropped off of Top's roster, and I'ma be the reason. Dog, again, if you know, you know. If you don't know, Go watch Company Man's video and he'll break that down for you. But bars, man, the wordplay, the bars, sticking with the dog theming. You understand what I'm saying? That y'all nothing but a bunch of dogs, man. Y'all just, run around here panting. You understand what I'm saying? Just a bunch of dogs on leashes, man. That y'all label is basically y'all label is a kennel. You understand what I'm saying? Just oh my God. Let's get more. I did more for you than the whole of TDE. It's too bad, nigga. You should have been signed to me. Somebody tell Top we about to start TD East. Now, maybe this is the theater kid in me coming out now. Maybe I'm reading a little too much into it. Maybe I'm one of the niggas that Kendrick was talking about when he said when he did that interview, said niggas be finding meanings in my songs that I ain't even know was there. You understand what I'm saying? But if y'all know, you feel me, if you're my age and younger, you probably might not know this, but there were plans in place back in the early to mid 90s for Death Row to start an East Coast imprint full of nothing but East Coast artists. I think Craig Mack was supposed to be on there. Yeah, I think matter of fact, Craig Mack, if you go watch some of the interviews with what's old boy name? Gene Deal. You understand what I'm saying? Again, grain of salt, as with all of these, gossipy type interviews or whatever. But go watch what Gene Deal got to say about how Death Row was going to start Death Row East, and then Pac died and everything went sideways. But I say that to say, remember, Death Row's legacy is that Death Row, you feel me, was leading the charge, you feel me, for the West Coast sound, right? And so you could think of TDE as the modern equivalent to what Death Row was in the 90s, right? Now Joey saying Joey saying I'm taking y'all's legacy. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all think y'all finna be world conquerors. Y'all think y'all finna be dominators. Y'all signing niggas from Florida. Y'all signing niggas, from over here. Nah, that's we got that, dog. Again, this ain't for bread tube ears. This ain't that type of channel. You understand what I'm saying? So don't be bitching in my comments if you go and you see some of these lyrics. You understand what I'm saying? These lyrics are not exactly, you feel me, bread tube friendly. They're not exactly, you feel me, kosher. But we gonna skip all of that for right now. He says, the way you let dot dick sit in your mouth, that's the same dick licking I was talking about. You niggas would do anything for clout. Crash out over niggas who won't even let you in their house. Eesh. Oh my God. I bet you ain't even got his number. It's funny how they thirst is being disguised as hunger. Again, dogs pan. You understand what I'm saying? Looking for a drink. You understand what I'm saying? You niggas ain't hungry. If y'all was hungry, y'all be coming for the throne. Y'all be coming for the crown, but y'all up here, you feel me, dick riding. You understand what I'm saying? Dick riding a nigga that's taking it upon himself. You understand what I'm saying? To be the representative for the entire coast. Y'all niggas is not hungry for the crown. Y'all niggas is clout chasers. Y'all coattail riders. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all doing tricks on it. Y'all doing tricks on it because he made y'all relevant. Oh my God, Joey was in his bag with this joint, man. Joey was he was killing niggas on this joint. And again, go back and listen to the rulers back. He said that on the rulers back is that all these West Coast niggas doing a little too much dick licking for me. You understand what I'm saying? All right, I gotta wrap this up, but I gotta give y'all a couple more. I gotta give y'all a couple more. What he say? He say, you don't want smoke with me. Please, y'all hear that ambulance? That's the ambulance coming for Vaughn now. That's the ambulance coming for Ray Vaughn. Oh no, that ain't an ambulance. That's a fire truck. They gonna go put out this smoke that Joey is sending out. He said, y'all don't want smoke with me. Please just give me a light. There's another day like this. Day, you on the clock, nigga. You on the clock, boss. You need me to buzz. I'm light years beyond Ray. You want me to engage? So you mentioned my fiance. Clearly, I ain't scared to get in the ring. I mean, even Javante had to fight a couple bums just to be the king. Oh, dog. Oh, again, going back to what Ray said. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't got it all off top, but the whole thesis behind whole era is that Joey, you was not him. You was not on that level, dog. You ain't got no plaques. You ain't got no clout. You ain't pushing no units. You understand what I'm saying? But you trying to come for Dot. You trying to come for the king. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't cut your teeth in the you can't even see his you can't even shine his boots. And here he comes saying, "Hey, listen, you dig what I'm saying? I take on all comers. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't listen. You got to take out a couple bump. Listen, if I got to go through y'all to get to Kenny, then by all means, I'm gonna do that. You understand what I'm saying? Let's dive a little bit. All right, so this is the one I wanted to get to. Uh, uh, hold on, let me do this one before I get to the next one. Go fetch a coffee for your CEO, cause judging by the numbers, clearly I can see he's old. Oh, Jesus. Ah, saying your last project is a tax write-off, dog. Your last project, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all lost money. You lost money. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all lost. You was a loser, dog. You understand what I'm saying? You running your mouth because your pockets run on low. I'm active, and this is what I wanted to get at. I'm active and I'm active. Because remember, Vaughn's whole thing was you doing all this acting. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're not active in the booth. And when you is active in the booth, couldn't nobody care. Ain't nobody looking for no Joey Badass. Ain't nobody checking for no Joey Badass. You understand what I'm saying? So you had to run to Hollywood to keep your name relevant. You had to run to Hollywood in order for your name to hold weight. You understand what I'm saying? I'm active and I'm active. And that's something only me and Pac would know. Play with fire, then you gonna get burned. Oh, hold on, go back. That's something. It's so many layers, so many depth to that, so much depth to that. You understand what I'm saying? Because y'all, these ain't my words. These ain't my words. This is the point that Joey is getting at: is that you West Coast niggas, y'all treat Pac like y'all's patron saint. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all treat Pac like he's, Malcolm. Y'all treat Pac like he's y'all's Che Guevara, y'all's Emilio Zapata or something, y'all's Pancho Villa or something. You dig what I'm saying? But guess what? Only I ain't none of y'all niggas on the same wave that Pop was on. Cause I'm the Kendrick had his little spot on Power where he was playing a crackhead. You understand what I'm saying? But aside from that, only me and Pac know what it's like to be active. Or only me and Pac know what it's like to be a real Renaissance man. None of you West Coast niggas even come close to the legacy that Pac left. But guess who is? East Coast, bitch. New York niggas, nigga. That's who. Matter of fact, Pac's original home, where he's originally from. Cause Pac ain't even really what y'all had. Y'all had to adopt a East Coast nigga in order to make the West Coast relevant. Y'all had to adopt the New York nigga in order to matter. But guess what? We bringing it right back home. Only me and Pac know what it's like to be active on both ways. Y'all is not on the same time. So if you want to talk about the GOAT conversation, you want to talk about who's really holding water. Oh my God! All right, let's wrap this up. Listen and learn, kid. You better off as the intern. Better yet, a mascot. I've been a beast with these flows. Nigga, you can ask Doc, Illuminati Part 2. Yeah, that was my last shot. Again, another shot at Kendrick. And it's a difference between that and Roller's Back. Let's be clear. I salute you, Kenny, but you well aware. You looking for some competition, just know I'll be right here. Oh my God. What did we learn, class? What have we learned? If we ain't learned nothing else, we learned that hip hop is back. We learned that the East Coast is back. We learned that, oh my God, dog, I ain't been this again, just straight bars. Just straight, just straight, not even getting into any personal dirt, just clearly on the rap tip, just clearly on the rap. Again, like I said, y'all niggas don't know what rap beef is about. You notice he ain't say nothing, nothing shady. He ain't say nothing underhanded. He ain't bring no drama. He ain't bring no dirt into the discussion. We talking about rap, nigga. I'm talking about your credentials as an MC. I'm talking about your credentials as a rapper. And let me go down the line of reasons why you ain't on my level. And again, there's a kernel of truth in everything that he's saying is what makes it so, oh, Jesus. Listen, if Euphoria was our ether, then finals is ours checkmate. Again, those of y'all that's 30 and younger, if y'all ain't never heard checkmate, go on to Google right now and look up Checkmate by Jadakiss. And this is that same energy. But hopefully it just get more play than what Checkmate got. Because personally, I feel like Checkmate deserves to be a top 5 diss record. You understand what I'm saying? All right, I'm done, y'all. I'm just, oh my God, I'm beside myself, nigga. I'm beside myself. This was for the real rap fans, man. The real rap fans stand up today. This is ours. This is our emancipation day. We're emancipated from theater rap, y'all. we emancipated from pop rap. We back to good old school barbershop discourse, barbershop debate, rap beef. Oh my God. Y'all, all right, y'all be blessed. Y'all already know the deal. Deuces, man.